Hello, hello. Welcome to the Small Business Digital Marketing Podcast. My name is Amir Jafari. You can follow me on Instagram at 5spot Marketing or on Facebook and Twitter at 5spot Marketing. The purpose of the show is to make digital marketing easier for small businesses to understand and comprehend, especially if you just started a business or you're just starting to learn the ins and outs of online marketing and advertising. Now, we hear a lot of lingo, buzzwords, terms that many small business owners don't necessarily understand, and as an agency, it may be a little difficult and time consuming to explain the technicalities of our work and what we do. Well, we're here to guide you, and with our weekly podcast, you'll be on your way to standing out through search, through social media, through effective branding, through everything. This is the most important podcast for small business owners to get your online marketing right. This is the Small Business Digital Marketing Podcast. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking us out. Amir Jafari here with the Small Business Digital Marketing Podcast. Today is October 28th, and we are very close to the end of the year. This is our first podcast, and I want to thank my friend Katie over at Needy for being our very first sponsor for this podcast. Needy creates custom-themed dessert bars for the stars, providing unique and nerdy treats for award shows, parties, wrap-up parties, on-set catering, and all other pop culture-themed events. These are the most delicious treats I've ever had, and this is funny, Needy has specific pop culture references for each of their desserts. So they have Robert Brownie Jr.'s, Shia LaTruff's, Game of Scones, Ed Macarooni's, and so much more. You could order online by the dozen delivered fresh to your door throughout all of Los Angeles County, and check this out. For every dozen ordered, $1 is donated to that fandom's charity. Browse Needy's delicious selection by visiting needybakery.com and use promo code 5spot10, that's 5spot10, to get 10% off your entire order site-wide. You can also follow them on Instagram at NeedyBakersLA. That's Kneady, Needy. And I'll be posting that on my blog later after this podcast is finished. So let's get on with today's topic, which is getting started from nothing. This will be my first podcast and possibly your first step outside your traditional marketing spectrum. I do suggest during this podcast that you take notes after listening to some of the tips and guidance we will be supplying you with. Each podcast will have a link to our blog regarding this week's topic, so don't worry if you didn't catch some or all of what I will be talking about today. This is for those small business owners who have either just opened up, just started a business, or you have been around for X amount of years but have had no advertising, no marketing, no presence online. You may be running your business purely off of referrals. You may have a kiosk that gets enough foot traffic to sustain. You may have a social media account because, let's face it, that's what you need to do to outreach in this day and age. The bigwigs are telling you that that is the number one source for capturing your market. Though that's correct, you have to think about that. That's only one of several different channels for you to promote your business. So you have to ask yourself, are real customers seeing my social media? And by real, I'm talking about qualified customers. Is it just friends and family that are liking and sharing my posts, right? Am I retaining my customers, subscribers on my social media? And then we get this a lot. Am I posting too much about myself and my company? You know, am I posting every 2 hours? Or is once per day okay? Another thing I'd like for all listeners to do right now, well, not all of you may be driving or occupied at the moment, so let's just say the second you have a moment, I'd like for all small business owners to do this. Type in your business name in Google and see what comes up. Do you see your business listed on the right-hand side of the search results page? Do you see your website on the first set of results? If yes, great. If not, no worries. Now, I want you to do another search, but this time search for the category followed by the city that you're located in. What I mean is that if you're a personal injury attorney based out of Thousand Oaks, California, I want you to search for Personal Injury Attorney Thousand Oaks. If you're a printing company in Los Angeles, I want you to search for T-shirt Printing Los Angeles or Screen Printing Los Angeles or Printing Company Los Angeles or whatever your company offers. Scroll down on that first page. Do you see your business website, your business name, any mention of your business on the first page? In August 2012, the senior vice president of Google disclosed that there are over 3.5 billion searches on Google per day. 3.5 billion. Now, of course, we don't have the data to segment that down to just the USA or by state or by metro in this example, but based off of this 4-year-old fact, you know that number is increasing each and every day as more people shift into digital to make purchasing decisions. So, getting into the mindset of this new generation of consumer behavior, small business owners need to utilize digital marketing well before their competitors do. The conversation over urgency to be on social media, urgency to be online, etc., is still a very tough task for small business owners to understand. There's too much lingo, like I mentioned before, there's too much time involved, and there's too much misinformation drilled into your head by fly-by-night advertising agencies. So, when it comes to getting started, I highly recommend you focus your efforts more on legitimizing your brand and how you can acquire new customers on a daily basis. Small businesses usually only understand a small part of the overall process. So before you dive into your pockets to hire an SEO agency or a marketing consultant, here are 5 things that you can do to set your business up strategically as a starting point. These 5 tips will help your business stand out and reach more customers in your local market. Best of all, it doesn't cost you anything but an hour or 2 of your time. Number 1, make sure you are on Google, and if you aren't, get on it now. This means create a business listing in Google's local business directory, otherwise known as Google My Business. Think of this like the traditional strategy of hitting up Yellow Pages or Recycler to list your business. So to create and verify your Google listing, visit www.google.com/mybusiness. There, you can fill out your company name, address, phone number, the category of your business, hours, and so on and so forth. After your listing is created, you will also be able to add photos, video, and more descriptive information about your company. After you fill out the information and click Next, Google will ask you how you want to verify your business. They want to make sure you are a legitimate business before pushing your listing live, understandably. Most of the time, Google requires what is called a postcard verification, where you will receive a postcard anywhere from 2 days to 2 weeks. Inside the postcard is a 5-digit code you need to verify the listing. Once you receive the postcard, you would log back into google.com/mybusiness, click your listing, then enter in the code to push it live. If you try doing this and Google already has verified your listing in their directory, the system will leave you with 2 possible options: verify by phone, or contact the person who originally created the listing and request that they transfer ownership. This can be a pretty complex process, so please feel free to call my office, 818-964-0617, for any assistance. Number 2, create business listings across popular sites like Yelp, Yahoo, Bing, etc. So now we have our Google business listing, which essentially acts as a core requirement for improving your local search engine rankings. In addition, making sure that the very same business information you entered is also on major directory sites adds trust to Google's ranking algorithm, ultimately helping your business improve in exposure. The more mentions of your business on online directories, the better your chances of appearing on the first page. I didn't mention this for the first tip, but before you do this, it may be good to have a Word doc or a text file open or a spreadsheet with your business name, address, number, and all of the information we inputted in Google so that you have this information handy and you can make these listings quickly by copy pasting. Here are some websites that are guaranteed to help you reach more customers both on the respective directories as well as improve your search ranking. Those sites are Yelp.com, Yahoo, Bing, Local.com, YellowPages.com, WhitePages.com, and a Spanish audience site, Yasabe, that's Yasabe, for those Spanish-speaking businesses. Also, depending on your industry, it's best to create listings that are within your niche. So if you're a designer, there's Houzz.com, Houzz.com. If you're a lawyer, there's Nolo, there's FindLaw. If you're automotive, you have CarGurus, AutoTrader, Cars.com. If you're a real estate agent, you have Realtor Zillow, etc. When we build listings for our clients, we have a list of 360 plus different directory sites categorized by the quality as well as the niche. Call my office at 818-964-0617 or go to 5spotmarketing.com/thelist to download our list of the top directory sites your business needs to be on. Number 3, set up your social media accounts correctly. Most small business owners have this set up in some way, shape, or form already. That's okay. We're going to be enhancing what you currently have while other listeners will be learning how to set it up. Open up a browser window for each individual social media site you want to create. For this example, we will be looking at both Facebook and Twitter. In order to make a page on Facebook, you must use your personal Facebook account. On the left-hand side of your home feed, you will see a link called Create a Page under the Pages tab. From there, you will select the type of business page that you want to create. Since we are all local businesses, let's click on Local Business or Place. Fill out the necessary information similar to how we just made our Google listing as well as all of the subsequent listings. Skip the advertising for now, as we will be discussing how to turn a social ad into hundreds of leads in a future episode. Add your logo, some videos, a cover photo, and you're all set. Congrats, your page is now complete. Once you access your Facebook page, I want you guys to do this. Go ahead and start inviting all of your friends, your family members, everybody that you know on Facebook. We want to populate your page so that it appeals to your potential customers, while at the same time we want to show search engines like Google that you are an active business as seen on your social media. For Twitter, all you need to do is visit twitter.com and click sign up. Keep your Twitter handle related to your business, while also keeping it within the maximum characters Twitter allows. So for us, we have at 5SpotAmir, that's me, for my personalized touch to the company, but then we also have 5Spot Marketing for our strategic and company-related content. Well, we couldn't spell out our entire name, 5Spot Marketing, so we ended up with MKTG instead of the full word marketing. You're now set up for social media. I would advise to start pushing relative content out on a bi-daily basis. Keep it consistent but flexible in terms of the content. Our next podcast will demonstrate several ways to write, engage, and automate social media so that your time is a lot more minimized. Number 4, set up a website. This is pretty self-explanatory, but if you don't have a website, you don't have anything to fall back on. I personally learned this the hard way a few years back, and I can't tell you how many hundreds of thousands of dollars I could have made when I first started my business. Your website is your digital business card, your heartbeat of your business and your empire. Don't procrastinate or think you could scale your business just by social media and a neat little LinkedIn page. If you're familiar with how to design and create a website, get on that ASAP. If you aren't familiar or not tech savvy, there are many free solutions you can use that have modernized website templates designed for your industry. So there's Wix, there's Squarespace, there are a couple of other ones. But as an agency, we develop all of our sites using a platform called WordPress. You can also learn more about our lead generating websites by visiting 5spotmarketing.com. So get yourself a site right now. Last but not least, we have number 5, get feedback. Reviews are the icing on the cake of branding. It can be a little difficult to get in contact with all of your customers and solicit them once more just to write a review on your Yelp page. So here's what I want everyone listening to do today. I want you to contact your 5 most recent customers and ask them to leave feedback about their experience. You can name drop your Yelp page, your Facebook, Google, any site where reviews and feedback are important. Can't watch them do it? Try reaching out to them by saying something like this. I'd like to ask you a favor, Dave. Would you mind taking a few minutes to write a review for me, please? Your comments help others know what to expect when they're looking for the service we offer. May I send you an email with a link to where to review us, and we will never ever share it with anyone. Is that okay? What is your primary email address? Thanks for offering to do this, Dave. It really means a lot to me. I'm looking forward to reading your comments. I'm telling you, get in touch with 5 recent happy customers you dealt with this week, and I guarantee you, you will see your customers rave about your business for others to see. Well, that wraps up our first podcast. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, go to 5spotmarketing.com/thelist to get our exclusive list of top directories for your business to be on. Spend some time this weekend or early next week to build out these listings, as it could be a little tedious to juggle at times. 5Spot is available to chat 7 days a week to help get your business on the right track for success. You can call my office today at 818-964-0617 if you have any questions or comments about today's episode, and be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at 5SpotAmir. That's at FIVESPOTAMIR. Thanks again, Needy Bakery, for being our first sponsor of the show, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. Thank you guys so much.